Ladies and gentlemen, it's here. Nights of Azure 2. Fuck. Alright. Nights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon. For home device. Let's get the plastic off here as soon as possible so we don't have to deal with the reflection of the camera on here. Okay, let's get a good look at the box here. Very nice. The box actually has this really kind of unique feel to it. If any of you ever read the book Damned by Chuck Palahniuk, it kind of feels like the cover of that. But the cover of that book was made to emulate the feeling of human skin. I don't quite think that's what they were going with this. Very, very nice box. Just for scale, this is what the Nights of Azure 1 limited edition looked like. You can see there's a fair amount of size difference here, and if I recall correct, the price is actually the same. Now that said, there was a couple things in Nights of Azure 1 that was packed outside of the box, such as the art cards and the cloth poster, I believe, did not actually come in this box. But let's move on to the real show here. Nights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon. Ooh. There we go, it's all neatly packed in there. Cat, stop playing with the bubble wrap. Stop it. You're making too much noise. So you can see this is all very, very neatly packed in here. Let's start with the most obvious piece, okay? We'll start with the actual game itself. So here we go, Nights of Azure 2. Get the plastic off here. Alright, here we are, Nights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon. Nice, pretty colorful, pretty bold looking art here. Not a whole lot to look at, really. Kind of looks like a PS1, PS2 PAL game. Okay, nothing on the inside. This is a good look at the disc for you guys. No reversible art, just legal information on the back. And tells you where to go to look at the digital version of the manual, which I'll probably never look at. Alright, there it is. Nights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon game. Set that aside. And the second most obvious thing, well, this is packed kind of strange, but Nights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon official soundtrack. Of course, first and foremost, we will get the plastic off here so we don't have the camera reflection. Here we go, Nights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon official soundtrack. Looks like 2 discs, 37 tracks on the first one, 31 on the second. Let's take a look at these CDs here. Oh, nice. Some good artwork on the back of the insert here. There we go, there's disc 1. Let's take a quick look at disc 2 here. Some nice artwork on the other side of the insert. And disc 2 upside down. Let's fix that. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Good quality for the soundtrack. I'm not sure why they had to pack it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Close normally. I might be struggling a little bit just to get this closed. See, it's kind of coming up on the corner there. It not quite closed properly, but I will handle that later. Now, there is nothing else in this little cardboard sleeve that the CD came in. That's just there to hold the shape, so we're gonna drop it right back in. Move on to the next thing. Oh, looks like the cloth posters are next, but they're a little bit more complicated to take a look at, so we're going to move on to Nights of Azure 2, Bride of the New Moon official art book. This is, I mean, it's hardcover, which, you know, that's nice, but it seems small. What is maybe 60 pages? What do we got here? The pages aren't all numbered, but there's really not too many of them. The quality of the artwork inside is really good. The print quality is really high. Even the paper quality, I mean, it's nice thick paper. Overall, it's a good art book, obviously, just looking at it, I'm sure you guys can tell. Just a little bit disappointed with the amount of pages in here. You could probably look through this in about 5 minutes and move on. Let's move on to the very last thing here, of course, the cloth posters. Now, there should be 3 of these, and they should be of substantial size. But let's take a look. They are all individually wrapped, and then wrapped again as a pack. So we're going to start with first one on top here. Ooh, can I fit this on the camera? That is the question. Alright, that's pretty nice. The print quality is definitely not as high as the cloth poster for the first Nights of Azure, but I'm not really complaining because we did get 3 this time around. I would definitely like if the folds weren't so pronounced on it. But let's take a look at the other 2. Same deal as the last one. Print quality is not too high. This poster is actually a bit smaller in terms of its dimensions, and the color's not really as good. Overall, like, I don't know if I'd rather have 1 really good cloth poster or 3, like, kind of okay ones. But let's check out the third one. Now, the print quality on this one I think looks a lot better, but that's literally just because of all the darker colors. It's much harder to see the imperfections. Overall, I'm not that impressed with the 3 cloth posters. I will be putting them up. I mean, they're still really great pack-ins, and as a collector's edition, this is a pretty fantastic value. I do really love the first game, despite the mechanics in battle getting a little bit repetitive. The actual relationships of the character really pulled me through and made that game quite amazing in my eyes. I'm approaching this game with a little bit of skepticism. I don't think they can pull the same thing off twice, but hey, I love the first one enough. I had to go in and get the collector's edition for the second one, and I truly do hope it impresses me. You guys will be seeing a review for it on this channel in due time. There's a whole lot of games out right now that I'm playing, and it's going to take a little bit to get to this one, so thanks, as always, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time.